our tournament was quite a success, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
It was great. A lot of great a lot of great images and video and everything. It's great to see the kids having fun, and
Yeah.
and competing, right?
That was a
Sure,
beautiful
sure.
thing. I'm still catching up. I'm still catching up with everything. Uh, I also got a lot of positive feedback. Yeah, I got a lot of positive feedback from.
Hi guys, my name is Joanne Matendachere, the baddest in the 254. So get Clarke leo niko Dagoretti NCC ground. Manze, nimekama hapa kusupport tournament fulani inaitwa the NEXTSTAR tournament. So I personally own a salon called John Locks 254, and together with the NEXTSTAR tournament we've partnered to create an amazing tournament for you guys. So ni watoi who are under 14, manze tunachotoa watoi wacheze ball, tunachotoa watoi wajibambe. Watu wakifunga shuleni wengine wanaweza do apart from just hobbies and everything, they can play football. Ndio kitu tumekama hapa kufanya ikuwe possible. So what I'll urge people out there ni let's support our kids, parents there, let's support our kids in whichever talents they have. Let's nurture them from the time they are very young. To nurture manze tuwezi tunaweza bring wasio kama gani hapa unajua. Manze mimi niko hapa kasi of Titus Mulama. Titus Mulama is a very good friend of mine. So he's the one who introduced me to this great initiative, the NEXTSTAR tournament, and together with other partners, other sponsors, we've recreated this amazing thing, and this is the 5th edition of this tournament, and so far so good. So I joined this tournament on its 4th edition, and honestly speaking it was really nice, and I'd say kuna growth in between. Nikikam manzia kukuwa na sound, nikaambia Tito lazima tuweke sound. Next edition lazima kutakuwa na sound system. We also need to get a DJ to make sure wase wajibambe wakicheza nini, wakicheza football, and that is what John Locke did for the NEXTSTAR tournament. So unaweza kuna the DJ na bado kuna sound system in ililetwa. So I think when we bring what we have together, kila mtu atoe anaweza kuwa able to try, if it's finances, if it's partnerships in terms of providing football, providing kids, providing anything, hata kama ni clubs, awarding these teams that are playing here, and they never go poor sana. You need one and another way of making sure, of encouraging our young players to play football. Now there is something that comes out of this, and it's going to be amazing. So I'd like to thank all the sponsors, all the partners who have partnered with the NEXTSTAR tournament to create this amazing tournament. Let's keep on supporting our children, let's keep on supporting our friends, and I just want to say thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of them candid conversations. We're in here, privileged, like we said. Yeah, Christmas edition. Merry Christmas to you and yours and everybody. And yeah, a big shout out to all my sponsors and well wishes. Candid Convo, we said we're gonna finish the year in style, as you see. You know what we do around here? We're broadcasting from a secret location in London, beaming out to all massive and crew, touching 254 all across, and well, touching up to all personalities and people who are giving us positive vibes, doing good things in the community, be it musicians, be it artists, be it football and everything. But you know we big on football, right? Yeah, that's how your man goes. Right, listen, a big shout out to Olympia Wafula Foundation, a big shout out to Sanayetu Mtani, man like Chris Chimano, a big shout out to my people back there, out of 45, Sakata Kandanda, man like Jonjo, you know how we get down. A big shout out to all Massive and crew, and yeah, the people there, they keep the lights above, and we really, really appreciate you for having us and supporting us. I'm gonna go straight into it. NEXTSTAR under 14 football fan tournament was a blast, right? So you know me, like we had last time we was talking to Mr. Clarke and we said, yeah, it'd be nice if we do a, you know, a post-match analysis or something of the sort. So we're lucky. We're waiting for some people to come in. Some might touch, some might not, but I tried my best to reach out to everybody, right? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, after Colorado, I have Mr. David Clarke, founder of the Footballer Life app. Welcome, Mr. Clarke.
Thank you
Karibu.
for having me. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And honored, privileged, and feeling like, yes, we're blessed because we now have some man who was down there, boots on the ground, who saw it, yeah, ringside sit and thing like that, yeah. Coach Boni is here with us. Welcome, Mr. Boniface Mutuku. How are you doing, Mr. Boniface?
Thank you for having me. I'm good.
Karibu sana. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome very much. And listen, we're going to start with you, Mr. Boni, right? Because you was on the ground. Ama vipi?
Sure.
Yeah. So in short, tuambie, like, tell us who you are and what you do na nini kabla ukulete hapo venye kulikuwa hii sato.
Okay, my name's Boniface Mutuku. I'm the coach of Pioneer Soccer Academy. I also double up as a NEXTSTAR All-Star team coach. I also work with Football Kenya Federation as an instructor. And that is me.
All right. You see, welcome, sir. So, a man of many hats and definitely you're passionate in football. Ama vipi?
Sure.
Yeah, karibu sana, my guy. Sasa tuambie, right? You said you're a coach of a thingy, and then you are Sato NEXTSTAR. Tell us how you got involved with NEXTSTAR, Nambaka Sai, and then a brief thing how it was, Sato.
Actually, NEXTSTAR is doing a great thing with the kids because at the end of the day, it's all about what we impact with the kids. The talent, how we tap them, how we work it. And then looking at it right now, we are also privileged to work with David, who has shown a very big impact to the NEXTSTAR. So from where we were, the April tournament, August tournament, and this December when we had our new inclusion, David, I think we've made strides. Yeah.
Beautiful. Tuambie sasa, like, basically a breakdown of NEXTSTAR, what it does, kulingana na wewe na ulianza nao vipi, that type of thing. When did you get involved with NEXTSTAR, and then what do you think it does to those kids, like when they're off school na mambo kaa hizo?
NEXTSTAR has really helped the kids because it's all about keeping the kids busy during the holiday, that is April, August, and the December holiday. When you bring the kids together, like over the weekend, we had like 300 kids.
Wow.
Just coming, enjoying the day. It was fun. It was fun. So I think NEXTSTAR and Football Life, they're doing a very good thing. We need to have more programs of such throughout the country or throughout Africa or throughout the world, such that we can keep these kids busy. And then, as usual, all of them cannot make it to the professional level.
Really?
But the very few that can get that nod to make it to the professional level, then that one will be will be very okay. Such that if we can have like 2-3 players every season making it to the top level, then that will be our joy.
Yeah,
sure.
That's a beautiful thing, Bonnie. That's a beautiful thing. Mr. Clarke. So, according to what the pictures I'm seeing on the app and the people I'm talking to, I understand like it was, as you hear the numbers, right? 300 kids came out. You see what I'm saying? That's a beautiful day, right? That's a success in itself. What would you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to see, the smiling faces and, just events like this inspire kids, right? To continue on. And like we were saying, most kids will not be professionals, but, you still can use these platforms and these tournaments to inspire the kids to continue to improve and strive, towards something, right? And so that's the beauty of it, I think.
Yeah, indeed it is. And then there's also the camaraderie, like kids get to meet, and there's something that which we haven't mentioned, which I think came to my mind, like it also plays a big part of keeping these kids. Because first of all, let's understand these kids they live in like impoverished conditions, right? And what goes
Sure.
hand in hand with this life in these impoverished areas is crime, right? So with this type of thing, with this type of gatherings and kids being brought together under supervision with the same goal, with the same talent, where now they all have facing the same challenge, it kind of builds a certain level of camaraderie, or it kind of improves their social skills in one way or another.
Yes, I think that it's a good thing when you have other people like you said facing the same challenge going in it together, because it's a little bit of pressure to stay to make the right choices, right?
Yeah.
If you miss training, your team might say, hey, where were you at training yesterday,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's like it's a little bit of like you said, camaraderie, and it's really good. Like, you see it all the time. We talked to Titus. I spoke to him the other day about he connected with a coach that he played against or with 20 some years ago, right? And they're still friends, and so it's like, these things are bigger than you think, right? These kids are going to be friends 25 years from now, right? So you're creating lifelong, relationships that are positive. So
that's the thing, that your reconnection of all, even adults now, right? You see what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing when, like, we are all now kind of rebuilding ourselves. So, you know what I mean? Socially, for adults who haven't met for like 20 years, 2 decades, you're meeting again under the same passion under football. You kind of like it. It's a virtuous thing, basically. That's what I think, right? Let me hear from Mr. Boni, Coach Boni. Like, tupe breakdowns games zilikuwaje sasa, tupe udaku how it was on the ground tukianza. I understand, like, it was a bit rainy kwanza
Rainy, yeah.
right, and then
Yeah.
how did it so tupe hiyo udaku sasa ile from the ground.
Okay, despite showers in the morning, we started a little bit late at around 11. But the kids really muddy somehow. But as the time went by, the pitch started to dry up and the things started to run well. We had a very good show. We also had the kids enjoy their lunch together. After match, we had a break. And then we also saw a lot of talent, because when the small kids come, they also want to showcase their talent. So there was a lot of good game, sportsmanship. Actually, the kids really enjoyed.
You wanna see that? You wanna see that? Okay. Remind me again. Which team are you the coach of? Was your team playing?
My team? Come again? My team is Pioneer Soccer Academy.
Okay. Was Pioneer participating?
Yes, it was participating.
Okay. So how was your journey? How was it for you? The first match, who did you play against?
We played against the winners, Ushawishi. Actually, we lost.
Okay.
Yes, we lost 2-0. Then the second match, we played to a draw. Then the third one, we won 2-0.
Who did you play the second match? Nipeleke mdogo hapa. Second match, who did you play against?
We played against Santos.
Santos. So tell me
Yes,
something. Santos, who was their dangerous player? Who was like, oh, there was a player in Santos.
Yes, Santos actually they were really good in terms of when they were having the ball. Then playing the ball up front, they were also very good. We had a player by the name of Ali up front who was a very, very vital striker.
Shout out to Ali, tunakutambua wewe ni NEXTSTAR.
Yeah, sure. And then they score first, and then we equalized.
All right, so you came from behind.
So the game ended. Yes, so the game ended 1-1. Then the last one, we won 2-0 against what was the name? Mainstream. We won 2-0.
Mainstream nani matata pale Mainstream.
Hey, Mainstream had short guys who were very, very dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, but we had to keep them on toes. So at the end of the day, cleverly scored one goal. Then the other one was scored by Joseph Kialo. And then we emerged victorious.
Those are your boys, yeah. Yes. Shout out to Chalo na nani mwingine.
Cleverly.
Cleverly,
He's
quite talented. Yeah, quite talented. Cleverly.
All right. See, so you've heard about. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I wanna know. I wanna hear this boy's name. I wanna, you know what I mean, so I can keep an eye. Yo, listen. Wale mavijana mmetajwa under 14. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody, right? So that's what we're doing here. We're basically encouraging these kids to come out and, like when Coach Bonilla said, which is a beautiful thing. When you see, oh, so they've played, they've won. Okay, the kids challenge themselves, right? They're like, okay, I'm going in, as Coach Bonilla was saying, and showcase, right? What do you think, Mr. Clarke?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, like just to be able to go out and show your talent, you know, to the world, you know, and just enjoy, like I said, the competition. You know, some went home with new soccer balls too, you know, and so we've already had people that have, you know, shown their excitement just to be able to get a new ball, you know, and you know, we'll continue to do those things. And so it's like, you know, the whole day was a success just because from start to finish, like I said, you had a lot of fun, which is number one at this age. Fun is number one, you know, but then you also had, you know, people meeting the people that they didn't know in the past, you know, and then interacting with great coaches, obviously, even from other teams. And then the second most important thing probably is just sportsmanship, you know, just supporting everyone, right?
The passion and the support is being shared, which across the board, which I think is a very, very nice thing, especially if it comes to a place where now, like we said, all friends reconnecting, and then they're all still sharing the same passion. And now we've, like, even like Coach Boni is a coach from a different team. He already knows of a couple of good young players from over there because he's seen them, right? So that kind of like everybody's kind of each one teach one, and you kind of try and make kind of progress from there, right?
Right. Yeah.
What do you think, Boni? What can you say what was one of the challenges on the ground, Coach Boni, that you think something happened that you hadn't anticipated for it to happen? Obviously, the rain, yeah? Those are some of the logistics that, hey, you can't. That's something out of anybody's control, right? And sometimes they say when the rain comes, that's the blessing. It's an opening for a beautiful day. So I think this was one of those things where the rain was something that we couldn't work around that, yeah? So apart from the rain, Coach Boni, kulikuwa na changamoto gani nyingine?
It's only the rains. I don't think we had any other challenge because everything else was catered for. If it is in terms of water, food, so the kids were sorted out. So it's only about the rains, and then we cannot complain about rains because that is nature.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, that is nature. And like we said, maybe that was a blessing that opened up for the whole day. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they give you lemons, you make lemonade. That's how we get down. Listen,
Sure.
ladies and gentlemen, candid conversation. And if you hear us catching and talking about these videos and these clips and all this, if you don't know, maybe you should know. Click down there, Football Alive, the app. The link is there. You can download it, join, interact, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I'm in there now, right? Yeah, my man, I'm certified in there. So go follow your boy down there, okay? That's how we getting down. That's how we getting down. Yo, Boni, talk to me, my man. Talk to me. Sasa, ushawishi ndio alichukua.
Yeah.
Okay. Waligonga nani finali?
Ushawishi walipatana na team ya what do we call it?
Okay.
Walishinda through penalties, and then it was a very good game.
Okay.
The team they played ilikuwa imetoka Mkuru kwa Njenga, of which
see what we're talking about.
Wanapiga picha players without, just imagine players without shoes. 2-3 players without shoes.
I know.
Yes,
and those are the conditions we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing for something like this to be there to like kind of keep this kid busy and away from those other things, those other negative vices. Yo, mi nangoja mtu aniambie mwenye uliona venye tulianza sakata kandanda, tulikuwa na ubaya raundi. Uliona venye tulianza?
Yes.
Yeah,
actually, you won your first match.
I know. I know, my guy. Wacha tu. Same sana, but we all knew. Ndio nilikuwa nataka mtu somebody mwenye tuligongana nao aniambie ukweli, because I know we working on it. And a big shout out to my man Jonjo, like what you're doing, we're right behind you, and we really appreciate that. We really appreciate that, because it's the same conditions, the same conditions. The thing is, like, if it's relative to everybody, but over here, what you guys, Boni, what you're doing on the ground, you, Sepe, Eugene, Njonjo, all those guys, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. It's just like, it should be a case of like, we can only encourage you, right? And then we can only kind of remind you you're doing a lot, because I know sometimes it's hard. These things, you know, because everybody after this got life, you know what I mean? So it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Right. Christmas session. What else can we talk about? Listen, in between our conversation, you'll be seeing the videos of how the boys will be. I'll be giving you a narration with short videos of a couple of how it was. And I'm hoping like you'll do the necessary, okay? Go down there, follow the link, join the app, share, enjoy about football. Mr. Clarke, on a parting shot. Is there anything?
I mean, from our point of view, I mean, we're just excited to be involved with this group, you know, that we are really, you know, tied into in Nairobi, and we're growing globally as well. We just had an academy that joined from Nepal, if you can believe that. They train at 15,000 feet. I can't even imagine that. I couldn't even breathe at that level, I don't think. But anyway, so, you know, we want to connect the world through football, you know, and help people, you know, inspire kids, right, to go after their dreams, but also at the same time, make the right choices, and so we're just excited to be a part of NEXTSTAR, and we want to grow NEXTSTAR, not just in Kenya, but outside of Kenya, Africa, Brazil, Argentina. There's all kinds of places that need something like this. So
that is a noble and beautiful thing indeed. And us here at Theatre Grad, full support, full everything. Mr. Boni, any parting shots before we tell everybody Merry Christmas?
Yeah, mine is also to thank NEXTSTAR and David Clarke for the good job that they are doing. Actually, bring to play the game, trying to bring all the people from different culture, different communities together. That shows it's a very great move. We need to do this more and more so that maybe in a few years to come, people can be having exchange programs. We can move from Kenya to Nepal. That's where we find the biggest mountain, Mount Everest. And then as we play, we can also. So I think the kind of atmosphere we're trying to create is marvelous, marvelous. So kudos to David, Clarke, and Tito.
Yeah. We thank you, Boni. Thanks so much for taking time. And Mr. Clarke, thank you also for taking time. And we say Merry Christmas to everybody. Candid Conversations. It's been nice. It's been beautiful. We are out of here. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas.
Right.
Merry Christmas.